Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to this week's look at the standings. And let's start right away with the Boston Bruins. Last 10 games, 10-0-0. I don't remember seeing that in the 3 years I've been doing this. They've won their last 12 games. They're unstoppable. Also, the only team in the East with over 100 points at 103. And then there's the amazing Tampa Bay Lightning. They've lost their last game and are 5-2-3 in their last 10, but they jumped up 5 spots and now find themselves in second position. Montreal Canadiens is third. They've dropped down one, and the big loser this week is the Toronto Maple Leafs. They've dropped 5 on the strength of losing, or the weakness of losing 5 games. They're 4-6-0 in their last 10 and are getting closer to falling out of the playoffs altogether if something doesn't change. The Detroit Red Wings, they went from 10th to 7th. I don't know what I was looking at. I've got them as no change. Anyway, the other one that's jumped up is the New York Rangers. They've jumped up 5 positions on the strength of 6-3-1. Are playing much better. They've won their last 3. The Philadelphia Flyers as well, 8-1-1. They've won 5. So you can see in the games remaining, between 12 and 9, some are in the single digits, and that's another problem for Toronto. They only have 9 games left. Other teams have games in hand on them, between 1 and 3 games, so they're in trouble. And that's it for the East. And now for the Western Conference, the St. Louis Blues are the other team with over 100, but in the West, the San Jose Sharks have 100 points as well. They have almost identical records, 7-2-1 for St. Louis, 7-1-2 for the San Jose Sharks in their last 10, except San Jose's lost their last game and St. Louis has won their last game. And the Chicago Blackhawks have moved up 1 position, although they did lose tonight to the Nashville Predators 2-0. They've been very inconsistent. Their record 5-4-1 speaks as much. Colorado, young team, watched them beat the crap out of Ottawa last week. They're 5-4-1. They've lost their last game, but they're solidly in 3rd place. And then in the Pacific Division, like I said, the San Jose Sharks with 100. Anaheim's going to beat 100. They're at 99 points. I'm sure they'll win one of the remaining 11 games they have. And the Los Angeles Kings have won their last 2 games, 7-3-0 in their last 10 at 86 points. That's considerably further behind, but they're way ahead of everybody else as well. Minnesota, 85 points. Looks like they're going to make the playoffs. And the lowly Phoenix Coyotes, although they've dropped 1 position, not 8. Wow, did I ever make a lot of mistakes this week? Yeah, they have 79 points and 11 games remaining. The Dallas Stars dropped 1 position. They're now out of the playoffs. They've won 1, but they're 5-4-1 in their last 10. And the rest of it didn't change at all. That's it. No big changes in the West, other than there's going to be a bunch of teams with 100 points before the end of the season. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch them in the playoffs. Until next week.